Diet is one of the most powerful tools for managing reflux, but it's not about extreme restriction here. I see so many people falling into the trap of cutting out every single food, from coffee to tomatoes to garlic to kiwi to dairy to gluten, even water. Yes, at one point, I reduced my water intake because of reflux, and I've had so many clients just stop drinking water because they think it's causing their reflux. And so the truth is here, there is no one size fits all approach. One really important thing to know is that identifying your personal reflux triggers is key for long-term healing. And it's really important because certain foods can relax the lower esophageal sphincter, that little muscle that's supposed to keep stomach acid and stomach contents in your stomach. And when it relaxes too much, if we're having too much of these foods, like alcohol, caffeine, carbonation, too much of these things can allow your sphincter to weaken temporarily. It can cause a reflux. Other foods like acidic foods like tomatoes and acidic fruits like oranges and lemon, these may be more a problem for people with LPR because that type of reflux is driven by pepsin, and pepsin is activated by acid. So, there's different triggers for different people. But with that said, there are foods that actually can help when it comes to reflux. So let's start with some of my favorite soothing, healing foods. One of the first ones is actually melons. So melons are an amazing alkaline fruit that are hydrating. They are rich in vitamin C, which is really important because some of the other fruits that are rich in vitamin C, like oranges and lemon, we may need to be pausing in your healing phase. So inviting in melon can be really, really helpful, and it can be really soothing. Another fruit that I love is banana. Banana is great. It's rich in potassium, an important mineral for your digestion. It is alkaline, it's soothing. Many people feel that it kind of helps coat the esophagus. So it's a great one. When it comes to bananas, that's a little controversial. Some people feel they are a reflux trigger. And if you do, it may point us actually more in the direction of histamine. If you're eating really, really ripe bananas, like with spots, these are gonna be higher histamine, higher FODMAP. So FODMAPs are types of fermentable carbohydrates that can kind of trigger bloating in some people. So you may want to do a non-spotted banana and see how that feels for you. Oatmeal is another wonderful reflux-friendly food. It's, again, high in fiber, which helps absorb stomach acid, and fiber is really key. I think it's really soothing, easy to incorporate in overnight oats, in a warm oatmeal bowl. We love the pumpkin overnight oats recipe on the Flora app, or you could do like an oatmeal chia seed pudding, something like that. Another healing, soothing food, which you may not have thought of, but almond milk. So almond milk is a lovely tool to keep in your back pocket because it actually is rich in calcium. Calcium is kind of like a natural antacid. So it can help to balance out excess stomach acid if you're feeling like you have a sour stomach, using some almond milk. And also similarly to the banana, people feel that it kind of coats and soothes their esophagus. Protein is really important that we keep in our diet. We still need protein. It's so important to remember that your gut is quite literally a muscle, and we need to get enough protein to support this muscle. Your gut is smooth muscle, and protein is key. So lean protein is what we want to focus on, things like chicken, turkey. If you're struggling with a lot of bloating and distension and uncomfortable symptoms, maybe you do ground meats, like a little bit softer there, or maybe you do something like the gut nourishing chicken soup on the Flora app. That recipe is really great for healing and very easy to digest. We also love eggs. Eggs get a bad rep on social media and just diet culture, but eggs are like a little multivitamin. They have every single vitamin except vitamin C, and they are wonderful. Maybe you do 1 or 2 yolks and then add additional egg whites for a little bit more protein. So you're not overdoing the fat there, but you're still getting really good choline and all of the other essential vitamins and minerals in eggs. The goal is not to be perfect all the time with eating. No one is perfect. I am not a perfect eater. None of our clients are perfect eaters. It's just to find what works for you and to make small, sustainable changes.